Alright guys, today I'm going to be redoing my review on the Altitude helicopter by Propel, and I'm also going to be redoing a lot of my other reviews because I have created a hat cam. So now I can show you flight videos, and I believe this will include my very first flight video, so that's exciting for me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So first I want to start off by explaining what I got. It is a 2-channel helicopter with yaw and throttle control, and a remote that you can charge from. It also has a back prop in the back here, which just spins freely. Something interesting to note with that is if you look inside this small little hole, it's very hard to see on camera, but there is a molding of a motor in there. So it looks like that originally this helicopter was designed to be 3-channel, but they converted it into a 2-channel. So for charge times, it has about a 25-minute charge time, and it is exactly that long every single time. So that's what you got to deal with that. And for flight times, you got about 7 or 8 minutes. For an LBC warning, it does not have one. It just kind of slowly loses power, so you don't have to worry about that. So what you get is you get this amazingly good box right here, which has a lot of info on it and everything on the back here. They do make the remote kind of look like a 3-channel because they limit this one, so you can't go left and right with it. But with this one, you can only go left and right. You can't go up and down. However, it doesn't have the limiters, so it kind of I guess they kind of trick you into thinking it's a 3-channel. But it does say 2-channel wireless indoor on it, on the box in several spots. So it does state on the box. It says easy to fly, beginner series. It says on the bottom here that it is made expressly for Walgreens. I'm not sure if that means it's sold only at Walgreens. That's what I would think it would mean, but that's where I got mine. So I know it comes in black or a silver color on the back there. You can kind of see in the back, but it does come in black chrome also. I got the red chrome one. So that's that. You also get a couple pamphlets that says join our flight club or having problems, and it gives you the warranties and everything. Here's some more warranty information. And the instruction manual, which is just amazing, has all this different stuff in it. It's not messed up or anything. This specific instruction manual is made specifically for this helicopter. It's not kind of just like a fill-in one that some of the other major companies have. So for LEDs, we've got a white one in the front up here. I'll turn it on. And then a flashing red and blue one on the back. These are very bright too, so you actually can fly in the dark with the headlight on. There's a light button on the remote, so you can turn the lights on and off if you want to, which I like to have them off. I feel like it gives you a little bit more battery time. So some of the things I like about this is it comes with a set of spare props. I'll show this to you real quick. Helicopters are called rotors, not props, but they come with a set of replacement rotors with several different of these attachments here. I think they're called pinions, and that's to control the angle of the top props, or rotors rather. All of the rotors have their name, the logo Propel on it, and the 2 stripes, so that's really nice. However, the replacements do not have that, so that's something I thought was kind of interesting. I wasn't really super psyched about that, but not a lot of people are going to notice it, so it's not really a big deal. Another thing I do like about this is it is very durable. This is actually very well made. There are all screws in there and stuff. I did have to take it apart because what had happened was the entire kind of like metal part here had slid down, and then the gears on the inside were not making contact. So an easy fix for that, I just kind of wrapped a piece of tape around here and it was ready to go. It's really not a big problem, and it flies better than it did before, so just that was the only problem I really had with it. This is infrared, so it's not like a 2.4 gigahertz controller or anything, so you have to fly it either indoors or outside during the night because the sun will interfere with the infrared on the inside. So that's one thing I don't really like, but besides that, I wouldn't really call this a beginner helicopter. It's going to be hard for younger kids because you do have to trimming it and stuff with the trim button. Trim buttons are easy. It's not a dial trim, so you don't have to like rotate anything. All you have to do is just press this and it'll trim it for you. But when you give it more throttle, I sometimes like to go like that a little bit to, balance it out, keep it straight. But you kind of gotta know, like flying the 2-channel, it is an art, I guess. So if you're gonna teach a kid how to do it, make sure you teach them how it happens. I have had some bad crashes with it, and so far the only damage I have is a little scratch in the chrome right here, and that is it. Besides having to fix the main axle there, but that was a very small, easy fix. And I will try to put pictures up as to what the inside looked like, so you guys can take a look at that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go try to make a flight video here, and tell me what you guys think. Alrighty guys, I'm in the basement now, and we are going to take a look at a flight review of the altitude helicopter by Propel. Something I didn't mention before is this receiver takes 6 AA batteries, so it's a very big, very heavy receiver. Alright, let me just set up a timer here and we should get ready to go. I'm not doing an outside review of this one because it is a infrared helicopter, so it wouldn't really like work, because the sun would interfere. So I'm going to turn it on first. Another thing to mention is the charging port is right here. That was something I had a little trouble finding. As you see, the lights are very bright. Alright, let's start this up. These can be a little hard to fly. I've got a little bit of practice in. This one has plenty of power, pretty good yaw rate. You can really punch this one. You can turn the lights on and off manually from the controller. This is a pretty good one for 2 channels. I have mine already trimmed out, so no any problem there. One thing to note is that this is a 2-channel, so it's always traveling forward. So when you start it up, when you start to get in the air, it usually spins around because of the torque, just like that. One way to counter that is you can hand start this one, which is really easy to do, or you could just start it off on the table. This one's very slow, very smooth, very easy to fly. It's a little loud, especially in a big room because it echoes a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not too loud. Very nice, kind of calm, relaxing flyer. It does have a very nice look to it though in there. Now I'm starting to lose some of my power because I'm getting into the, later on into the battery. So I just have to adjust my throttle to keep it at the height I want it to. I think Propel did a very good job with this one. It has an 150 milliamp battery on the inside. Forgot to mention that earlier. Oops. We'll close the ceiling there. Alright. Very, very agile. Definitely feel like you have a lot of control of it. What's in there? You kind of do these nice big long turns. Turn the lights off there for a little bit. Actually, what I can do, it's a little hard to land sometimes, what I can do is I can turn these off and then you can really see how bright it is. It's a little hard to fly during the night, but when it's dark and stuff, but it really does light up the area in front of it. I think the white LED in the front is supposed to act as like a searchlight, and it definitely does its job. You can definitely see what you're looking at and stuff with it. Just gonna grab it out of the air real quick and turn these lights back on. I'm trying to bring it over on the landing on the ping pong table. And I'll close this one off. There we go. So that was the flight review of the Altitude 2-channel helicopter by Propel. I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like and subscribe.